Hey, what's up YouTube? Risuchi here. I'm here because a couple of days ago I released a Hieratic deck profile, and I kind of want to show off a bit about what this deck can do. So I have a couple of replays from my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, my Dev Pro thing. So I can try showing off a bit about the combos of this deck. I'll probably be pausing a lot of times during the games because it goes very fast, and I'd like to show a bit about what's going on. I have a couple of fun games where I just OTK, and I have a couple of a bit otherwise strange games where I do some unusual things. I think I'm just gonna start with this. I call it the reaper is called Hieratic, and I think I know which one it is. Let's see here. We see it from my perspective. I start with 2 Hieratics. That is usually not enough for an OTK, and it isn't in this case either. You can see I'm playing against some Gishki thingy. But 2 Hieratics is not really an OTK. Normally you want at least Tefnut or Zed, something you can summon, and then Su or Niptet on top of that, and probably another combo piece. That can either be another Hieratic, so you can just tribute it to destroy something on the field, or either, what's his name, Jinx like Birdman, or Exodius. If you have some of those, you can usually make an OTK. Right now I don't really have an OTK, so let's just see what I'm doing here. I got another one of the not that useful dragons. They're useful, but I don't need more than 1 or 2 of them. I would really like that to be a Niptet instead. So I draw 2, get my Exodius. That's a big plus. That's good right there. He doesn't really do anything. I don't know what he's waiting. I think he's just waiting for something else to discard for his Silkigas instead of his Tragodia. I set my Wingbait for Giant Dragon because I don't want to do anything right now because I don't know what he has. So I want to wait before I just go in and pop everything. I finally got my Niptet, but Niptet can't be used when he doesn't have anything I can pop. He sets an MST, doesn't do anything else. I don't want to do anything either because Hieratic is a very reactionary deck. You want to wait for your opponent to do something, and then you just destroy everything and attack him. You see he plays Mobius apparently, and here he removes his Tragodia and also summon his Silkigas and hits me for 3,200. But I throw down my Tragodia. He uses its effect and draws a Gishki. That's kind of a bummer. Otherwise I would be able to use his Tragodia's effect to steal Silkigas and then use him and possibly my Exodius for Gustav Max. I could hit him with 32 first and then Gustav Max right on top of it afterwards, and actually keep my red eyes on the field, which it would have been nice. But now he has something on the field, so now I feel a bit more comfortable going in. He doesn't have any back row, so I decide just go for it. As you can see, I summon, I get an Niptet out on the field, the first Wattail, tribute a set from my hand to get out the second Wattail and destroy his Silkigas. And it's just pretty much oh yeah, I actually go for a not that standard Hieratic OTK in this one. Shark Fortress, that one, and boom. That's because of Mark for 2,000 damage, and then now I can attack twice, and it does attack twice per game. That's one way of killing with. This deck has a ton of possibilities. Let's see. Hieratic combo. I think that's a full one as well. I usually only save like the full ones. Oh, I think this is the one. Let's just see. I think this might be the one from my other video. Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna exit that right now. Hieratic OTK 2. Let's start with Hieratic OTK and then we can take 2 afterwards. It makes more sense that way to me, at least. Oh yeah, this was. I don't even know what this guy was playing. I know that these matchups aren't really, competitive decks where you can go, oh yeah, but if you were against something else, you might have lost or something. But the thing is that in a lot of these games, I pretty much OTK unless the opponent had set 5 back rows instead of doing what he did. I probably would have been able to win anyway, and that's dangerous to say, but I would have stood a good chance anyway. I think this is another one of those games where he kind of doesn't really do. Oh yeah, he summons this Mist Valley Soldier, battle phase, and as you can see, I have Zed, Tefnut, and Neptet. These 3 cards in themselves, when he has a monster on the field and nothing else, is an OTK. Then I also have Exodius, another combo piece, which allows me to make the Gustav Max to add another 2000 damage to my attack, at least another 2000 damage. So I draw, get another Hieratic, and then I pretty much just combo from there, getting the 2 Watt Tails, a Tomb, Where's Darkness Metal Dragon, Wingbeats return to the hand, and I kind of I do a bit of overkill in these videos because I just want to show you guys exactly how awesome it is. Notice that at this point I'm about to attack with Red Eyes for the second time, and he only has 100 life points left, and I actually still have Exodus in my hand, so I could burn it for another 2000 right afterwards. Plus, you know, he's about to take 27 overkill. That means I actually have 4700 overkill. I put 12,700 damage on the field in one turn, and this is what Hieratic just does so well. Let's just try the Hieratic OTK number 2. That's against this guy, and it's apparently bugged. Okay, nothing's I'll just try reloading it, see if something happens this time. Yeah, this time it goes. I was testing a bit at this point. I don't usually run breakthrough skill, so I was just trying that one out. I wanted to see if it was any good. I think this guy ends up overextending like a lot. What is it? Yeah, I set my breakthrough skill. That makes sense. She's gonna use roll the career in a moment anyway, so I don't really gain anything from it. But I do get to summon a Tragodia. This guy makes just like a huge mistake in a moment, I think. A bit annoying thing about Tragodia in this deck is that a lot of decks are running level 4s, and we don't really get to steal those because we only have level 2s. We have level 1 and Veiler, and then we have level 5 and 6, and then a few level 10s. So we don't really get to steal all these lovely level 4s that everyone always throw out in front of our Tragodia. Then he activates Roll Decree. I don't get why he activated it by then, because he should just wait until I actually use something. And then he doesn't think, I guess. Unless I'm wrong, he could have just used Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon to make my Tragodia go into 0 attacking defense. But he didn't. Passes the turn. I don't think Tragodia is going to end up mattering anyway. I think I could have OTK'd without him at least, even if I do end up using him. See, I pop his Tachyon with Neptet. Pretty standard. There's Metal Dragon. Some of these. That one. Yeah. Even without Tragodia to attack, this is already 8000 damage, so I didn't need him. And he already took 1000 already because of his own thing, so I didn't end up needing him, but he was there. It's a bit of extra damage, a bit of overkill. Always lovely. The last one I have is against Black Wings I've written down, and I apparently also get off a full combo in this one. So I'm just going to swap so you can see from my perspective. You see I already have 3 Hieratics, and we really like 3 Hieratics. And I think he's starting. I don't know why, but I have terrible luck at these rock, paper, scissors. I never win them. It's really starting to annoy me. And he turns to tributes. That's okay. I go for that one. Yeah, this is a bit alternative combo compared to what you're probably used to seeing by now, because I actually only use 2 Hieratics for it, and then a Genius Ally Birdman to return Red Eyes instead of whatever I'd otherwise use. But it ends up it ends up being all the damage I need again. This card is Kikan Joe, apparently also known as Ogre Rock Castle. I don't know, I've never heard it called that. It's a card released in Shadow Spectres, level 9 Exceed, no, not level 9 Synchro, which get 200 attacking defense for each non-tuner monster used for its Synchro Summon, and it's a 3100 beat stick, and 3100 is a lot of the damage you need in order to make your OTK. So once again, just one turn kill. He had a Delta Crow anti-reverse set, and we didn't really care about those. He might have had something in these cards if he had gotten another turn. At that time, he could have Lightning Vortex and just added Gale back or whatever. He was going to draw into Sirocco, so that's not bad for him either. But I think this is it for games I have for you right now for Hieratics. So thanks for watching, and I hope to get to release a couple of more videos like this later. I will be making a Constellar deck profile next time, I think. This is that's my more control-based deck I play at the moment. I play Hieratic to OTK and Constellar when I want to play something a bit more drawn out. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and see you guys later.